It looks and feels like I'm in a Calvin and Hobbes cartoon, because you got the big hill. That's really rough. I would love to go down there. It looks so cool. But then over there, it's pretty easy to get to over there, and I should have went to over there because it just sort of ends. But yeah, this sort of looks like Bill Watterson drew all of it. Okay, so I didn't go to the Hoover Dam, so it is the Flaming Gorge Dam. We actually got to drive over there. Pretty amazing. Looks a lot cooler from the other side because it's like a waterfall. This is Lake Vista. Pretty beautiful area here. Trying to find a camp spot nearby. Alright, so here we are at the actual dam. I wanted to go to the Hoover Dam and see Lake Mead and the record low water level because I'm sure that would have been spectacular. So I'm kind of sorry I didn't go there. So I decided to make sure I went and saw this dam, which, I mean, through my dirty window and the poor angle, it's a little less, I mean, it's a little underwhelming. But it was a really cool place. This lake right here that was formed because of the dam is amazing. There's these islands in it that you can see from other video. Flaming Gorge was a really beautiful area. I would have loved to camp here more. I think I spent at least 2 days here, and you know, I was just driving around. There's a whole lot of different trails. There's a whole bunch of different campsites. You can rent boats. You can rent all kind of stuff. I mean, this is like a great recreational area. You want to go camping, you want to check out some spectacular views and stuff, and I got sort of remote. There's beautiful aspen forest is where I found my campsite. Here are some beautiful deer that's taken from my campsite. Here is amazing mystery meat mix I got at this place in Colorado in Rifle, and I got these amazing multicolored peppers and tomatoes there too. Amazing what kind of local food I find. Those are from Mexican grocery stores. And then this, my buddy made that. It's tomatillo sauce. And then here it is on finished taco product. That's all it is. It's just sauce, peppers, tomatoes, and mystery meat. It was amazing. On the special tortillas I got at the same place. There's the tarp wall up. I'm finally getting the hang of putting walls on my Slim Shady awning. It took many tries to figure out how to do this right, and I still don't know how to do it right, but getting better. Ooh, those are the chorizo tacos. The chorizo was amazing. Alright guys, so I am just down the road from the Flaming Gorge in northeastern Utah, and I found this cool little aspen forest. It's pretty much just across the street from where there's a aspen trail you can walk. Really beautiful. Look over there. Can you see the teepee type structure someone made? Interesting. This whole forest is really interesting. It looks like this is where a lot of landscapers from rich neighborhoods stole their idea from. You know, the bushes and the little white trees. Beautiful trees. I love the aspens. First time I've camped in a basically all aspen area. I got a nice little prairie going on over here. You can drive all the way up there and go up there. You could go this way. It goes that way and down to, there's supposed to be a spring over there. I drove on a lot of rough roads today, so I wanted to be easy on Penny. I looked for a camp spot for like
a couple hours. And then now that I have found one, I'm like, I'll just settle for this one. It's good enough. It's really windy. So I put up like a lean-to shelter type deal. So I'm going to cook over there. It should work fine. I came prepared to Utah. I brought beer from Colorado. And I also have amazing meats. Well, I know the chorizo for sure is amazing. I also got some kind of pastor, and I got this weird mix. The guy didn't even know what all was in it. It was like bacon, beef, pork, whatever, with some kind of pastor-like spices on it. So I'm going to make that tonight. I've got the special tortillas that I've been looking for a really long time that are amazing. So, and I found the striped peppers that I've only ever seen in Colorado. I'll show them to you. Dinner's going to be amazing tonight, I have a feeling. And the wind is sort of starting to die down. I've been looking for the moon. I'm like, where are you, moon? Normally I see you right about now. Normally when the moon is like directly overhead, at least 2 months ago, then the wind would just die. But right about this time, about like 6 o'clock at night, if you could call this night. So anyway, I'm gonna make the tacos now. Let me show you these peppers, man. I don't know if you can see that tree, but Leo was here. Leo Tone, my old guitar, he was here. How did he get here? So anyway, okay. Let's see what we have in here. That's just empty from lunch. Here's the tortillas. These are the best. Yogurts. Chester chicken breast, pretty good. But I got a lime. I was gonna buy steak, and then I couldn't find steak. I really wanted barbacoa. But this, look at these. How did they get them striped? I've never seen anything. I've only seen something like this in Colorado. They're really delicious. And then I got all these meats. Come on, get out. Come on, get out of there. I got 3 different meats. And more tortillas. I bought some for my dad. He really likes them. So they just come in bags like this. You know, one's pastor, one's the mix, one's, I got links of chorizo. A little bit more expensive than just the ground top stuff, but some of the best chorizo I've ever had in Colorado. I mean, I didn't know that I was going to find some of the most amazing foods ever in Colorado. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you what this meat looks like. This is some kind of mystery mix, right? They said there's bacon and beef and pork and all kinds of... I can't identify what's in there. I don't know. It looks delicious. It smells delicious. I'm going to cook that. And also, so I've never seen nothing like that before. So, and I also have... I bought one of those packages of the different colored tomatoes. And then I just can't get over striped pepper. You ever seen anything like that? It's delicious. So I'm gonna dice this up, and then, well, I'm gonna start cooking this, and then I'm gonna dice all that stuff up, and then I'm gonna throw it all in at the end, so it cooks just a little bit, but it's still crisp. And I'm gonna put them on these. I'm just gonna throw these over the flame, cook them real fast, maybe 5 to 10 seconds each side, depending on how high my flame is. And that's it. Alright, my friends, feast your eyes on this weird meat mixture. Sizzling up real nice. It looks like ham and ground beef and pork. I don't know, there's a little bit of everything in there, man. It smells great. I'm just letting it cook. I'm going to turn it down now. and let that slow cook. And then look at this medley of delicious vegetable morsels. I'm not gonna cook that because I just tasted some of these and they're just so fresh and delicious. So that on a nice almost kind of burned tortilla straight over the flame. You don't even need the sauce, man. I don't know if I'm even gonna use sauce on these. Alright guys, so I've got some delicious looking tacos. I just put some green tomatillo sauce on that one that my buddy made. What's wrong with you, Gimbal? Do it. Go down. See, he made that. It's tomatillo sauce. It's amazing. I'm about to try these amazing tacos. It tastes the meat. It's really tasty. This is gonna be awesome. Alright, so I'm using the rest of my green pepper and some of the assorted color tomatoes and some of this really good chorizo that comes in links. It's just about done. I like to have it cooked pretty good. Yeah, it's good. It's perfect. So yeah, just wanted to show you that. Just love the colors. And it tastes as good as it looks. It really does. Alright guys, so I think I haven't perfected it, but I figured out how to make these tarp walls work way better. I pushed the button 3 times. There you go, Gimbal. Anyway, I found a bag of tent stakes at my last camp, not the last camp spot, the one before that. So I just put one in each hole, as you can, over there. Go look that way. What is wrong with you? Because I had that selfie mode. There it goes. Alright, anyway, you see so I just got tent stakes in all the holes, so it's holding it from the bottom. And then I used to have the things I would tie them with the twine right there. I would tie it to those, or I would tie it to the roof rack and then have it tied each hole, bam, 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 like that. But now, these little tent stakes, well, you can't see it, but I folded this over so you can see that that's the flap I'm folding over, and I put a tent stake and it slides right in there. So I did that on both sides. And then the other magic trick, because I'm not tying anything to anything, I've got the one of the holes in the tarp over one of my U-clamps. And see, look, it's really windy right now. That top part flaps. I had that secured. I'll have to see what's up with that. But with all these in the ground, it's not making any noise really. It doesn't flap that bad. It looks a lot better because this one's like taut. That other one, it's hard to do because you're going over the corners or the curves of the car. But it works nice. And then I use binder clips for everything because they're great. And I did tie it right there. But I mean, I got all the room. There's like no wind in here. It's, you know, pretty good. I could put another one on the back, but why? There's no wind over here, and I got this awesome aspen forest view. I know those could be a little bit more in the sunlight, but they're still pulling 30. Interesting things with the solar panel being, I store it up in the sunroof, and it got wicked hot. And I tried to plug it in the other day, and it just wouldn't work. And then this morning, there's a little icon in the top corner. You can't see it now because it's not on. It's the first time I've seen it. It's a little triangle with a thermometer in it. So and it felt cool to the touch, and it didn't get cold last night. So I don't know why that thing was on, but it turned off after a while. I read the manual, which I have with me, and it just said that it's either too hot or too cold, and it might stop powering things until it gets to a temperature it wants to be at. So, I don't know, weird. But it's working great now, so, I mean, and the manual says this is an outdoor power station, but it says you don't ever put it in direct sunlight. It's like, what? I don't know. Probably because you don't want it to overheat. I always cover it with a little towel if it's like really hot. Or I try to have it in the shade like I have it here. Look at its little feet. It looks like a little robot. It's my little robot friend. He's powered by, he consumes the sun. So yeah. I mean, it does still make noise when it gets like a super breeze, but you know, that's my fault for not going to the next camp spot down the way. That was probably better and not more out of the wind, more difficult to get to. But yeah, not bad, not bad.